Hello and welcome everyone again into another video. In today's video we'll talk about the new Vigoroth, or like the old Vigoroth is back in a different form. Like you guys remember when Vigoroth was so OP, so insane, and it was everywhere when it had counter and then body slam and whatever third move that it has. Currently there is a Pokemon that is as good as Vigoroth back then. And that Pokemon is pretty much Furret. Why Furret? Because Furret now has Sucker Punch, which is literally the old counter, and it has a Swift, which is the best normal charge move. I mean, Body Slam was slightly better, but Swift is still decent. They also gave it Trail Blaze, so you could argue that that is better than the old Vigoroth, because the old Vigoroth did not have a second move. Yes, they gave it Rock Slide after, but it's not that much of a charge move. Trail Blaze does help you in so many matchups. So what does Furret do? Well, it does have Sucker Punch, and this meta is dominated by Psy-Wave stuff, which is usually stuff that takes super effective from Dark Move, and that's why we have Sucker Punch. Also, this meta is dominated by Ghosts as well, and Furret is one of the best Ghosts answer. Also, there is Alligators and Azu, and which Furret does target with the Trail Blaze. So without further ado, just go and watch these battles by thatBoyJay, one of the best players in the world. And yeah, we're gonna see some sick gameplay right here. So Grumpig into Wigglytuff. This is so good of a matchup that you actually win the 0, I think, and the 1. I'm not sure about the 2. So we're still using non-shadow. There will be a video about Shadow Grumpig after this one. So make sure to watch if in case you want to know which one to build. I was told by Mr. thatBoyJay that actually Cradily is legit the best newly buffed Pokemon. And we'll talk about this later in the video and why. The main reason is Rock Tomb is, you guys remember how OP Scorching Sand on Diggersby is? It's 30% chance to debuff. Cradily has Rock Tomb, which is Scorching Sand, that has 100% chance to debuff. That's how OP the move is. So now we just double debuffed our opponent. So what they can do, they can debuff back. They try to debuff back. And now it's just battle of the bullet seeds. I think the best way is like don't throw and just to swap out, and this is where Furret is insane. They swapped into their own Pokemon, which is, as you can see, Claydol, and then they realized that their Claydol is so dead at this point. So that was such a good game, and now moving into the next one, we have some queue time here. By the way, this orange thing, this is like the video recording, because I recorded these battles myself when he was streaming for the first time ever in Discord. Shadow Ball does hit for super effective damage. Opponent thought that was not a good shield. I don't know why. I mean, hey, we can just farm down with Furret if they decide to throw. If they decide to no shield, we farm down Furret. If they shield, we just kill them with Furret. Okay, they bring in Lapras, and we go for the Trail Blaze, and now they no shield, but we did some super effective damage. Lapras is chipped, and Furret has done its job. We don't need it anymore. The opponent has Boomburger, which I will have a video about soon. Okay, soon. What does Boomburger do? It's a better Galarian Moltres. It's a much better Galarian Moltres, and that's actually a code breaker to our entire team. I think we should have shielded here, because you know it's a debuff move. So we shield the damage before they debuff us, right? What if they Rock Tomb here? They do Rock Tomb. Why would... Oh my. I mean, they could have... I mean, ideally, they should have Fly. But if it's getting shielded, they should have Rock Tomb. So what do we do now? Well, we have to get to 2 moves. If we don't get to 2 moves, I don't think we can win. And now looking at the health, maybe... Oh my. Oh my. We're actually going to get farmed down. I think if we shielded that Rock Tomb, we would have died here. So it wouldn't have mattered, and Boomburger takes this win, because I mean our team is kind of soft into Boomburger, and this is where like you realize that there is actually more good Pokemons to try. Yo, let me fix the screen. Okay, we're playing Bisto, and Bisto is running Lapras. This is where like why Grumpig is the better move. They swap to Claydol. We go to Furret. Furret is not letting them having a field today. Do we shield? Nah, Furret is like, no. I'm tanky enough. I can just like, they will debuff me. I can buff myself back. I don't care about you. I'm a strong, independent Pokemon. And that was such a good damage. We threw right away because they are about to get to the charge move and won. And now we just don't need to shield, you know. We've done our Pokemon already did its job. Opponent fought for the swap to give it back for no reason. I mean, we're winning this game no matter how they play it because we are up so many shields. Yeah, this is an easy shield for us. Unless they Skull Bash. No, they don't need to Skull Bash. Sparkling Area is such a good move for a non-legacy charge move. It's actually a very good one for non-legacy move. They have Annihilate, and it's good that we didn't actually swap out a point which rank to catch. That was very cute. I mean, this was like, if you see like how thatBoyJay did, like he was seeing that from a mile. He didn't even tap close to the charge move because he was expecting the the catch. Now he's just BMing the opponent because opponent was trying to be sneaky and shield. And now we're just gonna go to Cradily literally for no obvious reason that I could think of rather than just bullying them and make good content for you guys. So you can subscribe to the channel if you haven't and say thank you thatBoyJay for the BM. Okay, moving into the next one. Playing Gate 78, and Gate 78 is running Lapras. What do we do here? Well, we have a dynamic punch. So here's the thing. What's that? Dunsparce has no play against the Psywavers, like except Lapras, because the Psywavers has a fighting move and they literally do win even down a shield, which is very horrible for Dunsparce. You run Dunsparce because it's like kind of like performs like the old Lickitung, where like it's a Pokemon you swap and you always give you an advantage with its shield or like you flip switch. But this is not doable. I think we were expecting them to bring Lapras, but that wasn't Lapras. Now we go to Furret. What does Furret do? It has Sucker Punch, Trailblaze. All super effective move damage. Ray Rock Tomb, we don't care. We're gonna do one, then Trailblaze. Furret here is like about to boost his moves. No, thatBoyJay is like, no, let's finish this game with Cradily because they shouldn't be getting to another charge move. They bring in their own Dunsparce with not Rock Tombing for some reason. And this Grass Knot doesn't KO. I think we were just gauging damage because nobody has played this Pokemon, right? I mean, people played it in like something like Wither Cup or something. But that was like long time ago. So like this is where you're supposed to gauge the damage. And opponent still here refusing to switch out. So we have to finish the game with Furret Sucker Punching down a Lapras, a Claydol, and a Dunsparce. And that was a Furret sweep. Thank you so much thatBoyJay for the Furret sweep actually. These battles were recording in day 1, so I mean we're still in day 1. I don't know what I'm talking about. Corviknight, Grumpig. This matchup is so scuffed. If they have payback, do we shield though? I don't think so. I mean, if we can chip it, we can just put Furret on it, and oh my, they have payback. So okay, opponent hasn't swapped yet. I mean, we just have to shield because we are down health by so much. They throw an Iron Head. We have to throw at one point. We do throw the Swift. This Swift will take them out if they decide to no shield. They did no shield. They bring in Dugong. Do they not know? Do they not know, chat? We have a Trailblaze and now it's so boosted. What do we do? Well, we should live the move that they throw. We're going for an aggressive bait on a Pokemon that doesn't shield. Well, yeah, if thatBoyJay bait, they will shield. Trust. I've seen that a million times before. We're just going to go for another Swift at this point. So what do we do? Well, this will take them out. We switch, they switch. And this is where like Cradily is actually the biggest nightmare for Diggersby, because Quick Attack is resisted, so it does no damage. And now we can just go straight Scorching Sand, Grass Knot. They did not get the debuff, which is good for us. And now we can just, you know, throw the grass moves here and there. Opponents still have a dream that they can win this game with no shielding. What? Bro just hyper beamed and then top lefted. What? What is the opponent doing? Like they literally hyper beamed and then top lefted the game. Okay, we take those. It's fine. They saved us some time, and now we are at almost a very good win rate. 24 and 30. Oh my, dude, the game is not working. Okay, so what do we do now? Probably gonna wait. This is a very, very good situation to be in. I mean, they do have Brutal Swing, but it doesn't matter. Like, what are they gonna do? Like, oh my, they have Sludge. They swap into Cradily, and then we can just double Dynamic Punch and then swap to our own. Maybe, I mean, we have to see them doing something. Like, we need them to no shield so we can farm it down. And this is annoying. Like we needed to chip them, not get them using shields, because we don't have a Cradily answer, as you can see, and Grumpig is our only Cradily answer. So now as they use their shields, we don't care anymore, and we just let the Grumpig faint after chipping and taking out 2 shields. Ideally, if they don't get to a move, that would be huge and insane. That not just a huge. They built their own Grumpig, and now we can just Rock Tomb and then dip and do some Sucker Punch damage, and they were actually quick on switch, which is not good for us because I don't think Swift KOs. I don't think this KOs. Maybe one will do it after. No, it does. Maybe they have a bad IV. And Furret again finishing the game. I mean, haters might say that was a Cradily. Sorry, that was a Grumpig show. No, we're playing Ziffy, and Ziffy loves Cradily. And there is the Cradily in the lead. We're just going to go Dynamic Punch straight in this matchup. And they do go for the Rock Tomb. So we're kind of like in a weird situation. He switched into Dragalge. There was a frame drop there, by the way. Like he tapped it. He tapped the timing on good timing. But the game just... you know what I'm talking about. When the game doesn't work as you want it to work. What does Dragalge do? The answer is nothing. They should have given Dragalge a Sludge, to be honest. Like, you gave a Sludge to so many poison Pokemons except to Dragalge. I don't know why. I don't understand them sometimes. Trailblaze hit for neutral damage, and now we're just gonna go for another one. So our Sucker Punch is just so boosted. Look at that damage. Dude, Furret just swept a Pokemon and 75% of their health. So you go to Cradily here to soak all the damage, and then you switch back, and they bring in a Weezing. What does Weezing have? I think it's a Sludge and something and something. Isn't it an Infestation? Oh wait, it's Rollout. I'm just gonna throw the Shadow Ball here, and the Shadow Ball take them out. They bring in the Cradily. We still have 70 shields. And the point realize they can't win this game. And we take that. What does battled against an opponent mean? Like, what does that mean? Battled against opponent. Okay, let's move to the next one. Basti. Good lead. So, they swap into Wiggles. I think we just Dynamic Punch and then go Cradily, I'm assuming, and throw the Rock Tomb right away. Ah, we lose CMP. Damn it. If we win CMP, this would be huge, actually. We're just gonna no shield because we don't care about shielding, to be honest. And we're so healthy. And now it's about to getting to the next charge move, and then we're gonna throw Grass. Now I think Rock Tomb would have done it, but I think Jay is just like testing damage. What do we do? Well, we have to go back to the Pig. The Pig has to solo the entire team at this point. So what do we do? Well, we have to farm, shield. And I think the opponent's supposed to switch here. But we have to land 2 moves. One for the shield and one for the Dynamic Punch. Remember that Poryrat does not have energy? Okay, they did not shield. We have to throw another one. And they shielded now, so we can switch. Do we shield here? Yes, we do shield because the Poryrat doesn't have energy. So we can just heavily overfarm here and then throw the Trailblaze to boost our damage. And can Furret take a Bastiodon and a Polyrat? We're about to see, guys. Now, we're about to take out the first Pokemon, which is the Bastiodon. They throw the Stone Edge, but then they bring in the Polyrat. This is a boosted Trailblaze. Can this take out the Polyrat? Yes, it can. And bye-bye, Polyrat and a Bastiodon. Furret is sweeping right here on this channel at youtube.com/YasserAlid. Next game, Grumpig, Mir. How do we play this? I have no idea. I think we bait. Because if you bait, you are in a much better situation, especially if you shield the Shadow Ball. So we Dynamic Punch. Are we going to call it? Are we going to call it? Oh my, this is bad. Okay. Okay, let's talk about something here. Now, if you take a look at what happened here. Yeah, watch. He actually tapped the swap, but the game did not register it. See, he tapped it. The game did not register it, man. This game is so bad. Bro. And then he's like, okay, let's come up with a new way to play this. So what's the new way? Well, we have to just take out the Grumpig and rely on Cradily. Does Cradily win this? We're about to see. I mean, they bring in Mandy. I mean, it's not a bad matchup, so they have a Charger Bug. I think this is not winnable. Maybe we need to shield the X-Scissor. If we shield the X-Scissor, maybe. Let's see. Oh, we don't shield. Yeah, I think he just gave up. Because X-Scissor is ideally the move that does the most amount of damage here, so that's why we shield it. Now we have to shield the double debuffed X-Scissor instead of shielding one debuffed time X-Scissor. And this is where like Furret has like a huge issue, which is the Mandibuzz, where like Vigoroth used to be fine because counted as neutral, while like Sucker Punch is resisted by Mandibuzz, and that's not something you can do. Dark Pulse, we still live. We go for the Rock Tomb. Can we get to another one? No, we can't, so we have to switch out. I don't think we KO with 2 Swifts, and 2 Dark Pulses plus the Snarl is literally what they need to do. So Dark Pulse number 1 put us like close health. Now, we need this to KO. We need this to KO. Wait, it does KO! Dude, Furret is insane! Holy man! Furret is legit insane. What did you guys think? I think you guys, although like, oh my god, this game is a GG. I don't know why he's tapping. You guys saw why he's tapping. For the haters who think that Drapion is tough for this team, we're about to see. I think that Drapion is just so good against this team. Because literally it does well, not well, it does insanely good against every Pokemon that we have. We're gonna go for the Dynamic Punch. And now they are in Rock Tomb range, so Cashion Crunch here is good. Remember that Poison Sting is a neutral, guys. It's not super effective, okay? They bring in the Malamute, so what do we do? Well, step number 1, debuff it. Get the attack fail. Step number 2, they are forced to throw Superpower. Can they do that? Yes, they can. Now just go to Furret and farm it all the way down. I mean, this is double debuffed, triple debuffed. And now we catch the next one. Dude, the counting, dude, thatBoyJay probably is the best counter in the entire world. That was such an insane counting, to be honest. I would have lost the track on energy there, I swear. Opponent decided to no-shield. The Dynamic Punch took them out. They brought the Lapras, and now we can just go straight Dynamic Punch. And this Dynamic Punch will do insane damage if they decide to let it go. Dynamic Punch number 2 will do also an insane amount of damage, but they no shield because they have no shield, and that was such a nice CMP to finish the video with. So thank you so much everyone for watching this Furret sweep. Do you guys think it's a Vigoroth or no? I do believe that it's actually better than the old Vigoroth. Now, you might say that the old Vigoroth wouldn't be as good in the current meta, which is actually a good point, right? Because everything is so insanely good. But overall, I think that was just such a great show by Cradily and Furret and Grumpig. And next video is going to be about Shadow Grumpig, whether it's better or not, because there is a matchup where like actually Grumpig struggles against, which is the Clodsire, and the Shadow is better there. So thanks so much for watching, and thanks so much Mr. thatBoyJay for these battles. I appreciate everyone who made it this far. Don't forget to like the video if you like the content, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.